Hello everyone. So in the last class we discussed the operations of integers. So that is the first one, we completed the addition of integers. So based on the addition of integers we have an exercise 1.2, so that we will complete. So that is nothing but exercise 2 we have in our textbook. So it is based on the addition of integers. So what we discussed in the last class, I'm just recap. So what we did in the last class, so what we learned in the last class. So we learned in the last class, so two rules to add the integers. We learned the two rules. The rule number 1 is saying that, so whenever we add two integers, or whenever you added two positive integers or two negative integers, we have to add the integers and we have to take the, if it is a both are positive integer, we have to take the sum is positive. If both are negative integer, we have to take the sum is negative. That is the rule number 1. What about the rule number 2? If you are adding two different sign numbers, it means if you are adding a positive integer with the negative integer, or if you are adding a negative integer with the positive integer, then the first we have to subtract the smaller number from the larger number, then the larger number sign we have to take to the sum. That is the rule number 2 we seen. And how to add on the number line also we know. And the two important points we discussed there. What are the two important points? So whenever we are adding a positive integer, we have to move right side on the number line. That is the first. Okay. So whenever we are adding a negative integer, we have to move left side on the number line. The both two very important points we discussed in the last class about the addition of integers. So now we will just complete the exercise 1.2. It is totally based on the addition of integers. Okay. So now see the first problem in that. So represent the following additions on the number line. So we have to represent the additions on the number line. So these are all the additions we have to represent on the number line. What is that? So 5 plus 7. So 5 plus 2. So and third one, it is a 5 plus minus 2. Okay, so the last, it is a fourth one, 5 plus minus 7. Now here if you see, so the two rules are covered here. Okay, so two rules are covered here. So what are that? Here addition of two positive integers. So here it is addition of one positive, one negative. So two rules are covered here. So it means the first, whenever we are adding positive integers, so how first draw the number line. So all positive, so directly I am taking of only positive numbers. I am not taking negative because we don't have a negative values, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5, and the 6, 7, yeah, 8, 9, 10, 11, so 12 and 13. So till 13 I took because the answer we know it is how much? 12. Right. So now the first one, what is the first number? 5. So where is the 5? So here it is a 5. Then which number we have? Plus 7. So we are adding positive integer. If you are adding positive integer, which direction we have to move on the number line? We have to move right side on the number line. So how many places we have to move on the number line? The 7 places we have to move. So it means the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 7 places if you move, where it will came, what is the answer we got? So 12. So it means, so 5 plus 7, it is nothing but 12. So I am just highlighting by drawing the number in a rectangle box, or else if you want you can circle also. So how many places we make jump here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 places because our number is 7. So like this we have to do the addition on the number line. Now what about the next one? Here also we have both are positive integers only. Same, what we have to do now? So the first we have to draw the number line. So all both positive, I am taking only positive numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Till 9 I took. Now what is the first number? 5. So it means 5 is here. Next, what is the number 2? So place 2, we are adding 2. So positive integer we are adding. So if you are adding a positive integer, which direction we have to move? Right side we have to move. So how many places? 2 places. So it means 1, 2. So it is nothing but here it will come. So it is nothing but what? 7. So 5 plus 2, it is nothing but 7. So answer is 7. Like this we have to represent the addition on the number line. Now see here. Now we have a positive and negative. Here also positive and negative. Now how to move? So first we just draw the number line. So I am taking both the numbers, positive numbers and negative numbers, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So minus 1, the minus 2 and minus 3 and the minus 4 and minus 5. What is the first number? 5. So where is the 5? Here it is, right? So now minus 2, it means what we are adding here? We are adding a negative integer. So if we are adding a negative integer, so which direction we have to move? We have to move left side. So how many places? 2 places. So it means 1, 2. So where it will come? Here. So 1, 2 places we moved. So it means what is the answer now? So plus 3 is the answer. So 5 plus minus 2, it is nothing but 3. So I think everyone understood, right? So see, the addition I am doing the top on the number line, top of the number line, and the subtraction I am just doing on the bottom of the number line, so that it will not confuse you. Okay. So whenever we are adding a positive integer, we move, see the arrow mark, we moving right side. But here we are adding a negative integer, so we are moving left side on the number line. Left side we are moving. Here we are moving right side. Okay. So now see the next number. So 5 plus minus 7. So 5 plus minus 7 means, so same first we will take a number line. So positive numbers and negative numbers. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So next, what are the negative integers? So minus 1, so minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. So minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8 and so on. Okay. So now what is the first number? 5. So where is the 5? Here it is. Now what we are adding? We are adding negative integer. If we are adding negative integer, which direction we have to move? We have to move left side on the number line. So how many places we have to move? We have to move 7 places on the number line. So move that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what is the answer now? So 7 places if you move, so where it is stopped? Minus 2. So it means 5 plus minus 7, it is nothing but minus 2. So see how many places we moved? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 places. So 7 places if you move, we got the answer is minus 2. So like this, what we have to do? We have to represent the addition on the number line. It's very important. How to add the numbers? It's very simple. Even how to add on the number line. So number line also, we just drawing the number line and making the jumps, how many places we have to move, that many places we are moving. Okay. So this is about addition of integers on the number line. That is the first bit from the exercise 1.2. Okay. Okay, now see the next problem in exercise. The second problem. So it's just simple evaluate is given. So evaluate means what? We have to simplify directly, we just have to write the answer. The first one we did on the number line, right? So second one directly you have to add the numbers and you have to write the answers. Okay. So see the questions. Yes, so see the next second bit. So exercise 1.2, that is exercise 2, the second question. What is that? Compute the following. So compute the following or evaluate the following, both are same. Compute the following. So what is that questions? So 7 plus 4. It's very simple questions. So 8 plus minus 3. 11 plus 3. So 14 plus minus 6. So fifth one, 9 plus minus 7. And what about next? So sixth one, 14 plus minus 10. Seventh one, 13 plus minus 15. And eighth one, 4 plus minus 4. And what about ninth one? So it is 10 plus minus 2. Okay, so what about 10th one? So 100 plus minus 80. And 11th one, so 225 plus minus 145. Okay, it's very simple, right? So just what we have to do, we have to evaluate. It means we have to compute the following. So just simply what we have to do, we just add the numbers, that's it. Okay, directly you have to write the answers. So if you confuse how to add the numbers, means if you want to use the number line, means you can also use the number line. By using the number line also you can add these numbers, but here he is asking compute, he is not asking to do on the number line. If you want, you can do on in a rough and directly answer you have to write here. So 7 plus 4. So 7 plus 4, how much it is? So it is nothing but 11. So 7. So 7 after. So what we have, how many we have to add? 7 here. So 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 plus, so 4 we have to add. So 7 plus 1, it is a 1 position we have to move. Next 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11. So it means 4 places if you move, you will get 11, right? So what about the next second one? 8 plus minus 3. So we know here we are adding 2 positive integer. Whenever we added 2 positive integer, what we will do? We will add the integers and we will take plus sign, because both are positive, so plus. So now here if you see, so whenever we are adding a positive integer with the negative integer, so here we have a one positive number and one negative number. If we are adding a positive integer with the negative integer, what we will do? First we will subtract the smaller value from the larger value. So it means 8 minus 3. So how much you will get if you subtract 3 from the 8? So how much we will get? We will get 5. And which is greater here? Which value is bigger here? 8 is bigger. And which sign it will have? Nothing there means plus. So it means our answer is plus 5. So if you write 5 also, yes, it is correct only. Now adding 2 positive integer. If you are adding 2 positive integer, directly you should add 11 plus 3. So it is nothing but 14. Now if you see the fourth one, so we are adding now the positive integer with the negative integer. So once again what we have to do? Whenever we are adding a positive with the negative, first what we have to do? We have to subtract the smaller value from the larger value. So 14 minus 6. So how much you will get? 14 minus 6. So it is nothing but 8. Now which value is greater we have to see now? So 14 is greater. And which sign it will have? Nothing means plus. So it means our answer is plus 8. Okay. So if 6 is a greater, then we will write minus 6, that is minus 8. So but here 14 is greater, it will have a plus sign. So answer is plus 8. Now what about the next one? So now if you see, same, a positive integer we are adding with the negative. So subtract first 9 minus 7. How much it is? 2. And which is bigger here, 9 or 7? Definitely 9 is greater. So 9 is which sign it will have? Plus. So our answer is plus 2. Okay. So understood everyone? So now see the next, sixth one. What is that? 14 plus minus 10. 14 plus minus 10. So how you will add? So positive integer with the negative integer. So what we have to do now? So first you have to subtract the smaller value from the larger value. So 14 minus 10, 4. And 14 is the bigger and it will have a plus sign. So our answer is plus 4. So what about next one? Now see, we are adding same positive with the negative. So what you have to do? First you have to subtract the smaller from the larger. Okay. So it means 15 minus 13 you should do. So 15 minus 13, how much it is? 2. And which number is greater here? 13 or 15? So 15 is greater. And which sign it will have? Minus it will have. So answer is what? Minus 2. Okay. So now see the next one. So 4 and 4. So what is that? Plus 4, it is minus 4. Plus 4 minus 4, it is nothing but 0 only. Next, 10. 10 minus 2, how much it is? 8. And which is greater? 10 is greater. And which sign it will have? Plus it will have. So it means our answer is plus 8. What about next one? So 100 plus minus 80. So one number positive, one number is a negative. Then what we have to do? We have to subtract. So 100 minus 80, it is nothing but how much it is? 20. So and which number is greater here? 100 is greater. And which sign it will have? Plus. So it means our answer is plus 20. Okay. So now see the next one. So we have to subtract first. So 225 minus 145. So 225, you have to subtract 145. So 5 minus 5, it is 0. Next, so what you have to do now? So you have to take the carry. So it will become 12. So 12 minus 4. So how much it is? 12 minus 4, it is nothing but 8. So here one carry is taken means 1 only lefted, 1 minus 1, 0. So it means, so what is the answer we got? 80 we got. So it means it is 80. So which number is greater here? So 225 is greater. And which sign it will have? Plus. So it means our answer is plus 80. Okay. So like this we have to compute. So to compute or to evaluate or to write, to do the addition, what we did, we followed the rules. That's it. Okay. The rule number 1 and rule number 2 we followed, and everyone should remember this. Okay, what are that? So whenever we are adding two positive integer or two negative integer, directly add the integer and take the symbol same. But if the signs are different, if you are adding a positive with the negative or negative with the positive, then what we did, we subtracted the smaller from the larger, and then the larger sign we have to take to the sum. Okay, so this is about the exercise 1.2. Okay, we have a 2 problems only in exercise 1.2. So that 2 problems are we done. Okay, so now see one more important one is there. In a do this, okay, before the exercise 2 only, we have one do this problem. Okay, so in that there is a one question, second question. The first one and the second one we already discussed in the first bit. And see, there is a one problem. Yes. So see the question, what is asking. So to try these problems. So second question. So what is that means? The first one, it is asking to represent on the number line, and then if you add a positive integer, which direction we will move? We will move right side. And what about the third one? Whenever you are adding a negative integer, which direction we will move? We will move left side on the number line. See the second question. What is that? Sangeeta said that each time you add two integers, the value of the sum is greater than the numbers. So understand the question, what Sangeeta is saying. So it is a try this problem from your textbook. Okay. So what is that? Second question means Sangeeta is saying something. So we have to check what she is saying, it is correct or not. So now see the question. Sangeeta said that each time you add two integers. Okay. So Sangeeta is saying that I am taken two integers. One integer is x. Okay. The first integer I took x, and the second integer I took y. Okay. So now what she is saying, the value of the sum is, okay, so each time you add two integers, if you add these two integers, okay, so what is she is saying, the sum is greater than the numbers. Is Sangeeta is right. Whatever the sum you will get, that is greater than the numbers. Is that it is a true or false? And justify. So give the reason. What she is saying, the sum is greater than the numbers. So now let's take the numbers. So 2 plus 4 I took. So 2 is one integer and 4 is one integer. Okay. So now 2 plus 4, how much it is? It is nothing but 6. Now what Sangeeta is saying, the sum is greater than the numbers. The value of sum is greater than the numbers. Yes, 6 is greater than the 2 and 6 is also greater than 4. Now it is satisfied. But now see, I will take one number is 8 and another number I will take minus 4. So 8 plus minus 4, it is nothing but 4. Is 4 is greater than 8? No. 4 is greater than minus 4. Yes. But 4 is not greater than 8. So is Sangeeta whatever she is saying it is correct? No. Because here it is satisfied means when a statement we say it is true, when it is satisfied for all the numbers, all integers, any type of integers if you take, it should satisfy, then only it is correct. But what Sangeeta is saying, she not said both are positive. She is saying just integers. So integers means positive, negative, both we have. So it means whatever the Sangeeta is say, it is false. Why it is false? We have to write an example like this. What are that? Take one positive integer, take one negative integer, add both and we got one positive. Okay, so see one more example. I just took one number is a 2 and another number is minus 5. So what is the answer? You will get minus 3. Now, so is minus 3 is greater than 2? No. But minus 3 is greater than minus 5? Yes. But it is not greater than 2 now. So whatever Sangeeta is saying, it is false. Okay. So this is important questions. Okay. So you have to understand the question, what exactly the question is saying about. Okay. So the next one, we have to start the subtraction of integers. Okay. So we have to start the subtraction of integers. So based on subtraction of integers, so we have next exercise. So it is nothing but exercise 3. So what we going to see about? So we going to see about subtraction of integers. Okay. So addition we completed and we also completed based on the addition whatever the exercise 2 is there, that we completed. So now in the operations of integers we going to see the subtraction. Okay. So now subtraction. So subtraction of integers, here also how the addition of integers we have the rules. Okay, for addition of integers how we have the rules, same for the subtraction also we have rules. So first rule, okay, so rule number 1. What is the rule number 1? So the first rule is saying about, so if you are adding, okay, if you are, sorry, not adding, we are learning about the subtraction, right? So whenever you subtract a positive integer, okay, so now let's see here. So I took 4, sorry, so now from the 4 we are subtracting the positive integer. So 2 means it is nothing but plus 2. Okay, so if you are subtracting a negative integer from a positive integer, okay, so then what we will do? So simply first you have to subtract. So 4 minus 2, so it is nothing but 2, and which number is greater here? 4 is greater. So it means which sign it will have? Plus. So it means our answer is plus 2. Okay. So what is that? Whenever you are subtracting a positive integer from another positive integer, okay, whenever we are subtracting two positive integer, we will get a positive answer, that is plus 2 based on the numbers. Okay, so now let's see one more example. I just take minus 8 minus, so I am taking one more number, it is 4. What we will get now? Okay, so now here if you see, now what we are doing, we are subtracting a positive integer from a negative integer. Here what we did, we subtracted the positive integer from the negative integer, sorry, the positive integer from a positive integer, But here what we are doing, we are subtracting the positive integer from the negative integer. Whenever we are subtracting a positive integer from the negative integer, so what we have to do means, simply first you have to add the digits. So 8 plus 4, how much it is? 12. And which sign it will have? Minus. So it means our answer is minus 12. Okay. So now let's see one more example. So I am just minus 13. Now minus. So I am subtracting the positive integer. Let's take it is 6. Okay. Now what I am doing here now? So I am subtracting the positive integer from a negative integer. If you subtracting the positive integer from a negative integer, so what you have to do now? We have to add the number. So 13 plus 6. So how much we will get? We will get 19. And which sign we have to take here? Minus we have now, so we have to take minus sign. Okay. So this is the rule number 1. So now in the same way, now let's see one more example. So now I am just taking 25 minus, so 11. Now what I am doing? So I am subtracting a positive integer from a positive integer. Whenever we are subtracting a positive integer from a positive integer, so what you have to do? Simply you have to subtract. What we have to do? First we have to subtract. So 25 minus 11. So how much you will get? So it is nothing but 14. Right? So now which number is greater? You have to see. So which number is greater here? So 25 is a greater. And 25 will have which sign? It will have plus. Nothing there means plus. So it means, so our answer is plus 14. Okay. So, so the thing you have to understand. So what we did here? So whenever you are subtracting the positive integer from a negative integer, we have to add the integers. But whenever you are subtracting the positive integer from a positive integer, we have to subtract the numbers, and whichever the number is greater, that sign we have to take. So this is about the rule 1. And so okay, so the rule 1, the subtraction, these cases, these all the examples you have to remember. Okay. So the next we are going to discuss about the rule number 2 in the next class. Okay. So the rule number 1 only, see few more examples. I am just taking minus 20 and 9. Okay. So now what I am doing here now? So I am subtracting a positive integer from a negative integer. So if you are subtracting the positive integer from a negative integer, what we have to do? We have to add the integers. So it means 20 and 9. So it is nothing but 29. And which sign we have to take? So we have to take the minus sign. Okay. So now see one more example. I am just taking minus 15 and the minus 13. Okay. So now here what we are doing now? We are subtracting the positive integer from a negative integer. So whenever we are subtracting this, what we have to do? We have to add the integers first. So 15 plus 13. So how much you will get? So it is nothing but 28. And which sign we have to take? So we have a minus sign, right? So we have to take the minus symbol. So it is nothing but minus 28. So now see one more example. Right. So 24 minus 14. So what we are doing here now? We are adding a positive integer. Sorry, we are subtracting the positive integer from a positive integer. So then simply what you have to do? You have to subtract. And which number is greater? 24 is greater. So you take plus 10. Okay. So this is about the rule number 1, subtraction. So in the next class we will see the another rule and we will start the exercise 1.3.